Hey guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to get this simple everyday makeup look. I hope that you guys like it, and please don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to start by using this Ardell brow pomade in the shade medium brown, and I like to use the brush that came with it. I start by outlining the bottom and top of my eyebrow, and then I just go ahead and fill it out. Then at the end, I'll just comb it out to make it look more natural. Then I'm going to go in with this Maybelline Age Rewind Concealer in the shade medium. And with a small concealer brush, I'm going to carve out my eyebrows. And then I'm going to blend it out. I also like to go in with my finger just to make it look a little more natural, and I feel it works better. I then go back with the concealer brush, and without putting any extra product in it, I run it on top of my eyebrows. I'm going to be using the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. I'm going to go ahead and apply that onto the middle of my face and then work my way out. I'm going to be using my Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless Foundation in the shade 220. I have oily skin, and this is my go-to foundation for the summer. I'm going to be blending this out with the Beauty Blender. I think it gives the most natural look. Going back to that Maybelline concealer, I'm going to go ahead and conceal my under eye area. I apply this with my finger in a triangle shape. And then I go ahead and blend that out with my Beauty Blender. I spray a little bit of Max Fix Plus because my Beauty Blender kind of dried out. I also apply concealer on my chin, my forehead, nose, and Cupid's bow. And then just blend that out with the Beauty Blender. I then go in with this Wet n Wild contour palette in the shade Caramel Toffee. And with the banana shade, I go ahead and set my under eye area. This banana shade is really nice. I also set everywhere where I put the concealer. To set the rest of my face, I go in with this Rimmel Stay Matte Translucent Powder. I really recommend this powder. It's really good for the price. Going back to that Wet n Wild palette, I'm going to be using the bronzer shade. And with an angle brush, I'm going to start contouring my cheekbones. I'm not going to be doing too much contouring. I just want to bring some color back onto my face. I also like to take this up to my temples and my forehead, and also a little bit along my jawline. I'm also going to contour my nose just a little bit with that same color. I do it on the sides and at the bottom, and then I'll just go ahead and blend that out. I'm going to be using this Milani Baked Blush in the shade Luminoso, and I'm going to stipple this onto my cheeks using a Wet n Wild brush. As highlighter, I'm going to be using this Physicians Formula in Warm Nude, and I'm applying this onto the highest points of my face, my Cupid's bow, and a tad bit on my nose. I then go back with my powder brush just to blend everything out and make sure that there's no harsh lines. For my eyelids, I'm going to be using this Milani eyeshadow primer, and I'm going to be using my fingers to apply it and also to blend it out. For my shadows, I'm going to be using the LA Colors matte palette in brown tweed. And I'm going to be taking that first shade on the palette and set my eyeshadow primer with that. After, I'm going to be using the middle shade, and I'm going to apply that onto my crease. This will be my transition shade, and I like to apply it little by little until I get the desired color. I then go in with a clean fluffy brush just to blend everything out and to make sure that there's no harsh lines. Going back into the palette, I'm going to pick up some of that brown shade, and I'm going to be applying that onto my outer V and a little bit on my crease. I want to make sure that I don't go over that transition shade, and I build this up until I get the desired look. For my eyelid, I'm going to be taking that second shade on the palette, and I'm going to go ahead and apply this with a flat shader brush. You can apply like a shimmery shade, but I decided to keep the look matte, and I really like how it came out. I also like to go back into my transition shade and reapply just a little bit to make it a little more intense. For my eyeliner, I'm going to be using the NYC Liquid Eyeliner. I really like this product. It's pretty easy to use. It's really dark and it's pretty affordable. It's only like $3. I'm going to go ahead and give myself a little wing, nothing too dramatic. I already curled my eyelashes, so now I'm just going to go ahead and apply a few coats of this Maybelline mascara. I am going to be applying some fake eyelashes. These are from Kiss. I'm not sure of the name, but I'll just put it down below. and I'm applying them with the Duo Glue. Going back into my eyeshadow palette, I'm going to be using that middle shade and applying that along my lower lash line. Then with this Rimmel Scandalized eyeliner in the shade Nude, I'm going to apply that onto my waterline. With the Physicians Formula highlighter, I'm going to apply some of it on the inner corners of my eyes. For my lips, I'm going to be using this Milani lip liner in the shade Spice. And then on top of that, I'm going to use the Milani Amore Matte Lip Cream in the shade Adorable. To finish up the look, I'm just going to go ahead and spray some of my Max Fix Plus, and that will be all. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.